All right, so how am I cutting out?
It's a little blurry, but you're fine for now. You look skinny, Dennis.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like really skinny. Maybe it's
Yeah,
just
you're
because
right.
I was looking at pictures. I was trying to find fat pictures of myself. I didn't have to go back too far. I was trying to find skinny pictures of myself
That
like
seems
today.
like a harder thing to do, probably.
Ouch. Yeah. And I was going back through my brother's old camera reel, and or Instagram, whatever you call it, Instagram grid, and I saw quite a few pictures of you in there. And you've had some battles with weight, huh?
I have, yeah.
Hey,
Um,
me too now, dude. I have a
Kevin,
video that
Kevin,
you look really skinny too.
I'm probably down. Weight is so hard because I've been weighing myself every day, and I feel like I just fluctuate so
You
much. So I don't
gotta
know which one you count.
you do it at the
oh,
same time every day.
Yeah,
what
that's probably
app
the
are you
problem.
using? Is that bound?
Scale?
Just a scale.
Ozempic? Oh,
No, I'm
I know
raw
you're
dogging it.
I know you're using it, man. I know you are.
I won't even go to a doctor if my foot was falling off, I wouldn't go to a doctor.
You don't need
I
to
don't
go. This is
I
what
don't
I've heard. You don't need to go. You
I
go
don't
to a
think
website, you type whatever, you can make up a number, type that in, drug shipped to your door
I feel like
within 5
Dennis is
days.
buying drugs illegally and he doesn't know that he's doing it illegally and he's just gonna get in trouble for purchasing. Well,
No,
you're
this
saying
is like what
hypoth-
row.com, hims.co, whatever.
Okay.
This is what they're all using.
So if you were to buy this drug online, like what does it send you? Is it sending you a needle?
Sending you needles in the vial.
No way.
You know what?
Dude, this
This is what I've heard. This is what I read. And it sends you the needle in the vial. And you don't, the first time you do it, you're like, what am I supposed to do with the needle? I feel like you go to the doctor, they have those crazy containers for needles. And
Mhm.
you're like, should I not be throwing this out in the trash? But then I'm like, I don't want these laying around. I mean, this is what I read. And
Hypothetically,
so I just throw it in the trash.
do you do it without a guard or anything on it? Is it just pokey?
You put the cap back on. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, so I can picture it, just like a tiny little EpiPen needle. Like it's not
Yeah.
like you're like shooting juice out like they do before they give you like a big.
No, I read that it's like
Okay,
that big.
Dennis is holding up his. So it's like the size of like a penny.
That seems
No,
like a lot.
half a penny, half a
little
penny,
longer.
half.
A little
Oh,
longer.
Oh,
okay.
longer.
Yeah,
So like a
I would
quarter.
say no, maybe like 2 or 3 quarters.
Look, wait, this is a lot. You're shooting yourself up with
Are you
two,
talking
two
with?
stacked quarters?
Wait, with
Yeah.
a quarter or
a,
like?
a quarter standing up on its edge.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like how thin a quarter is.
Okay.
Like three of those
How many quarters widthwise stacked on top of each other?
widthwise.
Like if you
Um,
stacked not 3 quarters standing height wise on top
Oh,
of each
yeah.
other. Like
This is really
if you
good.
were
This is
Three.
good
Yeah.
stuff. This is
Three.
what people are tuning back in to hear.
we're back,
Three.
and boy, we've had 2 months of build up for this.
Well, it is
Three.
crazy to see that you guys are skinnier. And it shows. I'm not saying that just because I know you guys lost weight. You genuinely look like you lost some weight. So good job. And I know you worked really hard, especially you, Dennis. I know that
I did.
you're very dedicated. Kevin,
Appreciate it.
Kevin must
Have
be
you been
cheating.
working out at all, Dennis?
I've been shoveling the fucking driveway every day.
That's good. Yeah, that's a good routine to get in.
Yeah, that's enough to suck the weight
Well,
off.
you have a giant driveway, right?
Yeah.
I shoveled mine yesterday, and it's so tiny, and I thought I was gonna get burn 5,000 calories doing it, and it tracked me 650 steps and 300
Dude,
calories.
you have it's one car can fit in your driveway.
There's 2 cars.
That's like nothing. But yeah, it's you don't think it's like when you first started doing it, you're like, this is not bad. But then by the end of it, you're like sweating and you're cold and it's the worst
And it is
feeling in the
grueling. It
world.
is all these muscles you don't normally use. It's terrible.
About a week ago, Dennis was saying that he enjoys doing it. He enjoys getting up and shoveling the driveway before he gets to work.
That was
That was old.
that's like
Dennis.
7 shovels since then.
That's why I was like, there's no way that he would enjoy doing this every single day just to have to leave to go to
No.
work.
No, it was just like one day where I'm like, this is kind of peaceful in the
Yeah.
morning.
So it's been a
outside.
pretty brutal winter in Cleveland.
Yeah, it's been
I haven't
the worst
noticed
winter
it in
I
Cincinnati.
remember. of my adult life. I haven't seen the grass in before, like right around Christmas, I would say. It's the last time I saw the grass. So snow, cold. Today was -15 wind
Oh
chill.
my God.
You can feel it.
Yeah.
We are rusty.
It's fine. It's
Let's
fine.
get some.
Let's introduce the pod. This is too much of
We
talking.
could also
I have a whole
cut
schedule.
some of
Yeah,
this
okay.
bullshit too.
Yeah,
so-
no, I had 0 to 5 minutes of catch up, and then we would
Well, can we
introduce
get
the
like a
pod.
rundown of what happened and what's going on?
Yeah, this
like-
is how we're really going to start the podcast.
Of what's going on with the pod?
Like why? Like what's? Yeah, give me a rundown what we missed with the pod and what's new.
Okay,
Kevin
so
looks so confused. That was not on the notes. He took
So the-
notes beforehand, not out.
so the podcast officially went on hiatus with our last pod being 11/28/2025, where we talked about nitrous oxide balls, inflatable bats, and defying gravy.
Ugh.
Yeah, and since
It's pretty
then,
good.
I mean, when that ended, we never thought the pod was coming back. I mean, oh, and as far as you were aware, this was dead forever, right?
You guys broke. Well, not you guys. Kevin, you didn't break my heart. Dennis broke my heart, and I was like, "What the hell do I do with the rest of my time? I don't have a group of people to hang out with out here in Seattle, other than my wife, which is great, but I need some other interactions." And this filled that void for me of not making me go out and find new friends in my 30s. So when it was over, right around the same time that Dennis decided that he wants to lose a bunch of weight, I don't know. I think he was doing it so that way when he came back, he was like a brand new person, and he had to focus on himself.
I'm not gonna lie though,
Selfish.
I've enjoyed all my extra free time. I mean, as a person without kids and responsibilities, this pod took up a lot of my time just
That's-
thinking about it, trying to get my computer working so I could download it, getting yelled at by you guys.
That is very
And,
true. You were working a lot
Yeah,
of hours editing and making clips, but
Yeah.
Did you miss that at all?
No, I kind of
Oh.
enjoyed it. I got
Shit, this
this
pod
is
is
gonna
due.
be hard. It's gonna be
No,
really hard.
That
to come back
fucking
to.
PS5 you got.
you guys are
man.
you're catching me
That's
at a good
fucking you
time.
up.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah, I've logged in probably 100 hours of this video game that I was playing. It's called
What game?
Satisfactory, and the only way I can explain it is it's kind of like adult Minecraft. You're kind of just building things and like exploring a world. I'm not. Does this sound interesting at all?
Have you ever thought about doing that in real life?
Yeah. Well, here I think you would appreciate it, Dennis, because the premise of the game is you're dropped on this alien planet, and it's just this completely vacant alien planet with like these couple alien creatures and all these resources like iron, copper. What are other resources? Coal. And your job is to just extract these things using machines that you slowly build, like gain over time. And the goal of the game is to like slowly automate things. So it's like you want to do less and less work. But so it's like you build these machines, so you earn a thing, and then all of a sudden now have a conveyor belt, and the conveyor belt is doing this job for you.
I do like these types of games.
It's really, really
Yeah.
fun. And it was fun for the first 100 hours, but now I'm getting to the point where like it really feels like I'm fucking working
Yeah,
after work. And it's like at some point during the game is you need like people like I've looked at the Reddit forums and they're like, oh, you better like spreadsheets because when you get to this stage, like you're gonna have to start doing some serious
Oh my god, this would
calculations and organization. So I'm like, okay, like as soon as I get to that point, I'm done with this game.
Yeah.
So I'm now there. Like the second I have to do math playing a video game, I'm over it.
It's so funny. I feel like this is genuinely makes me feel like this is the show. What is that? Where they separate each other, their work life from actual life.
Yeah, there's
Severance.
a
Severance,
yeah.
where they're making these people like find the scary numbers and actually file stuff, but they're potentially actually doing actual work for them. I feel like that's what they tricked you into doing.
This game is very like the storyline of the game is very Severance-y. Like that's the reason it's kind of fun because it's like that you have this robot that talks to you and be like, hey, remember you forgot your memory, but you loved working more than you did your family, so like you're happy to be here, and it's like all these
Oh,
kind of little
man.
fun
They're
Easter
gonna-
eggs.
Is there
they're
an
gonna
ending to
catch
it?
Kevin at some
What?
point? People are gonna be like, I don't know what happened to Kevin. He's gone, and you're just gonna be plugged into this game.
No, I'm done with the game. I'm full. I need a break
Dang.
from it.
Does
It
the
was.
game end, or is it like one of those games that just never ends?
It's a game that like I think you eventually finish the storyline, but like you like there's people that like are now making YouTube channels of all the crazy factories they've built, and like people are building like, oh, and you'll appreciate this. They're developing like full high-rise apartments on their alien planet and sharing and like showing it off. So
The
it
next
ends when you want it to
the
end.
next the next iteration of the game is vacation. It's like, ooh, you get to
Yeah,
play
yes.
Yeah.
vacation now, and you're
Well,
like,
that's
this
the
is
goal.
amazing.
The
I'm
goal
going
is
on vacation.
eventually you automate everything and then you just get to run around and explore the planet and like build half pipes and use tractors to like you're skateboarding.
The
But
life to
the good news, the takeaway from it is though it's really taught me a lot about automation and like how like if you want to automate something you just need to take a step back, like delete every workflow that you have and like restructure it. Like sometimes during the game it asks you to like it requires you to just be like, okay, everything I built up into this point is not going to continue to work. I need to destroy it and start
Oh,
over.
yeah.
it's so true because it's like when
Yeah.
you do actually make a spreadsheet in real life and you get
Mhm.
so far and then you're like, fuck, I wish I did X, Y, and
Mhm.
Z
Yeah.
to make this better. And then sometimes you just add stuff on, you're like, it's fine, it's good enough.
Yeah.
But it would be better if you just deleted the whole thing, restarted, or figured out how to put that in there.
Yeah. So that's what I've
Yeah.
been up to, playing
It sounds
work
nice.
after work. It's fun.
So what's the next game? that
No
was
game.
done?
I'm taking a break from
I
games.
love it. No
I need to
games.
focus on podcasts, actual work.
Little mental
this-
You got a
spring
wedding
cleaning.
coming up?
This is fake work. I've got a therapist on the line coming to help me with my mental health. I'm gonna do a lot of work on myself. And
How many days till the wedding? Are you nervous about that at all? Or a lot of work to do?
No, we did go to a wedding food tasting recently, which was really fun. I never
Oh,
been
I
to
thought you were
something
gonna
like
say
that.
you went to a rehearsal wedding, like someone else's wedding, just to test it out, see if it was something you liked.
Oh, and did you have to do that for your wedding? Like where you go somewhere and the caterer will like, or was yours too casual
Dude,
for that?
now we went to one. I think you're saying for food to make food selections.
Yes.
We, I think, had plans for like 2 or 3. We went to the first one. We're like, this is good enough. So
Mhm.
we went with that one. We got the price, and we got prices from other ones, and this one was much cheaper. And we're like, we don't need it to be that expensive.
It was
Kevin, is there anything that you're like in charge of for your wedding? Because I feel like there was like 3 things that were my responsibility.
yeah,
of
there
the
is.
wedding.
And there's one that I have to work on. It's kind of a surprise, but we don't have any listeners. So one is I have to work on. We're gonna have like where everybody can like
Ooh.
pick out something to bring home from like. So I'm supposed to work on that.
Oh, that's sick.
That is very cool.
That would have been a great surprise.
I need to do a lot of hype man stuff. Sorry about that. Maybe I should cut that. Maybe I'll cut that.
You know, cut all this. I don't want to know. I want to be surprised at what was the surprise over. Just the
That was yeah. That was the
God
only
damn it.
surprise.
I don't even want to go anymore.
Well, no,
that
goes
wait, that's gonna be merch.
that goes to the second job. Is I kind of have to do a lot of hype building because Megan's throwing this elaborate rehearsal, like not rehearsal dinner per se. It's like a welcome party, which is kind of optional, but it's going to be really fun. Like that's actually what we were doing the tasting for. Like it's going to be good food, good catered food with speeches, and like then there's gonna be that live band and karaoke band. So like I need to make sure that people are going to that. Like the people that don't have to go to the welcome party go to the welcome party, so we can make it worth it.
I got you.
Who's eligible to give a speech?
Anybody, I think can give as many speeches away that night as I want. The night before,
You don't
Okay,
have to
I'm
pass
doing
that
one.
through
Right one, yeah.
him beforehand.
No, she'll be happy for any number of speeches.
She's
She
just
does not
happy that
care.
you're doing something. So she's like, he did
Yeah.
something. So I'm pumped.
Yours are a lot. So for my wedding, yours are a lot cooler. Mine was chair covers.
And so you had like very
Because
Yeah.
Lisa wanted to rent. She wanted to rent the chair covers, which were like $8 a seat. And I'm like, this is a fucking ripoff. Like you could buy them for that much. So I actually bought them for $250 a seat. So I saved money there.
oh, so you weren't even just
The
doing
budget
the job.
guy.
You were
Yeah.
you were budgeting and doing real shit.
Yeah, I guess the budget too. I was in charge of.
I can
yeah,
tell.
So yeah, no wedding.
Just kidding. I'm kidding.
Wedding's not stressful, as I've probably mentioned on the pod before. Megan is a former wedding planner, so she is. I asked her stress level recently. I'm like, it's probably about a 3 or 4 out of 10, and she said, no, it's probably like a 1 or 0.
Wow.
So
that
Oh
that
my
is so
God.
nice.
yeah.
Wow.
So my life's pretty good. Oh, and what have you been up to? Did you answer that?
Well, I had to do a test to get a hunting license, which was a very long, like online 8-hour test. And then I
Oh,
had to go
wow.
in person to a shooting range to practice gun safety before they could say that I officially passed. So I officially passed and I could get my hunting license now. And then outside of that,
You
I
didn't
haven't
have your
been
hunting license before? I could have sworn you've gone
no,
hunting
it's just
before.
I've gone with my dad. I'm not allowed, I wasn't able to shoot though.
So
So
with a hunting license, is that like the same as like a concealed carry?
no, I don't get a concealed carry. I just am allowed to buy a hunting license to go shoot animals. If I didn't have that, I could be locked up. Like if you go out and just hunting without a license, you could
Oh,
get in
so
a
it
lot
has
of
nothing to do
trouble.
with like a gun.
No, you could buy a
Okay.
gun. Anyone could buy a gun, which is the craziest thing that you could buy
I
a
don't
gun,
think
but
I
you
should
need
be
to get
allowed
the
to buy a gun.
You're allowed to though.
So
That's
Kev, you
scary.
said you're going to a protest, right? Don't you buy a gun
I-
before?
We're recording this Tuesday, January 27th.
Well, there's nothing is going on right now
The
in the
state
world.
of the state of the United States, I guess. People are saying in my social media feed that things are getting pretty wild out there, but
I haven't
not
heard-
in
This
my
is how it
world.
always
I haven't
is,
heard
though.
anything.
Yeah, we should have been in the
No.
60s. Now that was wild. Guys are getting
Oh,
shot
yeah.
at Kent State.
Some guy actually said that to me at work. He's like, "Man, I wish I was born in the '50s." And I'm like, "Yeah, because you're a white guy. Like, it's the only person that benefited back then.
Was the best time probably to be a white guy. Right now,
50s, 60s.
worst time to be a white guy was like the 2016. When was all the mega canceling going on? When everyone got canceled for anything.
18.
Worst time to be a
the-
white guy.
Best time to be a white guy was when Soulja Boy first released Crank That.
That's
It's like a dance we could
true.
all do. Like a dance
that
for
was-
everybody.
It was good back. Well, it's still good. Not saying
And
it's
we haven't had a day. Now everybody had. Now there's TikTok is ruin dancing.
That is true. That's the start.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not the start of dancing trends, obviously, but in my mind, it's the start of those types of trends where it's like everyone's doing it sort of
When the
thing and filming themselves. That's the difference.
Yeah.
When the twist first came out, was that a black person dance that white people appropriated? Has it always been that?
I don't know the history
know.
of the twist, unfortunately, Kevin.
Come on, baby.
Good song though.
Let's do the or are you talking about twist and shout? There's a lot of twist songs.
Yeah, I'm talking about the traditional
Come
twist.
on, baby. Twist and shout. Wait, is that the
No.
same song?
Come on, baby. Let's do the
Let's do
twist.
the twist. Oh yeah.
He had like a frog voice.
Okay, and then
good with frog people back then.
come on. Okay, yeah, that's about it. Oh, Dennis, other than losing weight and shoveling snow, anything else to catch up on? Is your mental health better? Do you feel like you could do a podcast? Are we gonna have another hiatus in March, February?
Yeah, the reason why
I
we
don't know.
stopped is Dennis had his mental capacity could not handle doing the podcast. Christmas was coming up, holidays were coming up. He was trying to lose weight. I don't know what else he was super stressed at. I had a theory that he was getting sued. He told me that that's not the case. I was like, all right, that
That's
one's
scary.
off the
That's
table.
kind of contribute. Actually, since you said that, I've had more anxiety. So I'm like,
Okay.
am I getting sued?
Fuck.
Does
Okay.
Owen know something?
No, but I just was like, that seems like something that could really put a lot of stress on him. Or I was like, he's trying to sell the business and he has to like clean it up
No.
and make sure that nothing affects the sale. So we have no clue why he actually quit. He's
I think
just,
I was just burnt out.
He always had a free
Burnt out.
pass in my mind. I was like, I got video games now. If Dennis is burnt out,
I was
I'll
the
go play
only
my
one
yeah.
dying.
What if yeah? Oh,
But I
you're the
wasn't actually
caption guy.
dying. I was watching a lot of TV, a lot of movies. It was Monday through Friday that I was like, oh, I just get to come home and relax.
Yeah.
But
There was a lot of nights where I'm like, thank God I don't have to pod.
that
night.
happened at first for like the first 2 weeks, but then now I'm like, fuck, the weeks go on for so long because it's
Yeah.
just home, same thing, no extracurriculars for me.
Oh
So,
yeah.
So
I
this
told
is
Lisa I was
good.
potting tonight, and she was so happy because she gets to
Why?
watch. Because we always watch TV together, so she gets to watch whatever she wants
Yeah,
to watch.
Sarah bought a bottle of wine. I'm watching. So she's probably drinking all of it while we're potting. So she's probably having a great time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good. Well, and then Dennis had a pretty fair complaint about the pod before he quit on us. He kind of looked at the books and was like, "There's not a lot of There's not a lot of growth happening here. And he had, to a point, we actually, Owen also looked at the numbers, and we were seeing some pretty positive listenership growth before we cut ties. But I do think we kind of were about to hit another plateau. So we have devised a new plan in the meantime of a particular rebrand of the podcast. Would anybody like to reveal the new name for our podcast? It's no
20
longer.
minutes in.
Wait,
Yeah.
play the song, Kevin.
There's
Play
the
that.
intro.
Here,
Is that the new intro song?
I'll type no, but we could put it in what the name is.
Whatever we
I'll
figure
play
out,
the
we'll
song.
do the intro.
All right, let me type it. Let me put in the code. All right.
Put it in. Boop. Beep, boop, boop. You are now playing the song.
That sounds like the car wash I go to. They say something, but it's a brown bear. He's like, "Hey, I like your car. I'd love to have a car like that." It's just my really shitty
Who's saying
red
this?
Hyundai Elantra. It's when I pull up to the kiosk to pay for the car wash. It's called Brown Bear.
I find it interesting that you're a car wash guy because you're not much of a gambler, Owen, and I think going to a car wash is gambling.
I have very inexpensive cars that, like, if they get scratched, then what is that the gamble you're worried about them getting scratched, or are you worried about leaving the window open and ruining the inside?
It just, for me, it's rain or snow or just like bird shit. Like, it's like I'll go to the car wash mainly because they have free vacuums and I can do the interiors for free.
Vacuum.
Yeah, it's a great perk. Like,
Mine's
you
not
have that out
free.
there?
I have to pay for both. You pay for them separate.
Oh
no, like the one
or Ohio's like all free vacuums. That's
yeah,
the
you
new
get
thing.
there, they have like mat cleaners and like free sprays and stuff, so you can clean your whole interior for free, which is the only part I care about because like it's gonna rain and my car's gonna look like shit in 2 days.
And I feel bad just rolling up and using the free vacuum without going through the
it's
drive-through.
free no matter what. Like, you don't have to get it. What the fuck? Yeah, that's incredible. Mine's
I think it's implied that
I think it's bad practice what Dennis is doing, but
it's $2.50 for like 5 minutes.
I didn't
for me.
No, I didn't say I roll up.
The one I go to
always get the car wash.
Oh yeah, well the one I go to is gated, so you have to go through the car wash in order to get to the free vacuums.
That makes a little bit more sense.
No, these ones aren't.
And it has like a roller coaster, but I don't want to buy the roller coaster pass.
But I do think it's a scam. I always get the most basic car wash.
Yeah,
because I feel like, how the fuck do they know? There's like fucking 3 lanes here.
Yeah,
they don't know everyone's getting the same shit.
But Kevin, back to your point about me being not a gambler. I don't get a lot of car washes, so I can understand where you're saying, like, why would you get a car wash when it's just gonna get dirty? There is a point where a car is just like, this thing's really.
Do you have a monthly
dirty.
pass?
No, I used to, and then I didn't use it enough. So
okay, the name of the pod is now officially Receding Headlines. We're done with Pick Freaks. Pick Freaks is the worst pod name. I'll take credit for that. Because every time somebody asks me the pod, they go, "Why Pick Freaks?" And I'd have to go into this long explanation. Well, we used to be a Twin Peaks podcast, and it was Pick Freaks, or I don't know, and it sucked. And they'd be like, "What's the podcast about?" And I'll be like, I don't know, pop culture," and it just was horrible. So now, at least when somebody says, "What's the podcast?" you can just say, "Dennis, what do you say?"
Receding Headlines.
You just sing this song. Oh, and if somebody asks you what the podcast is about, what are you going to now say?
Receding Headlines.
Okay, so what I would say is that it's just a current events podcast.
Oh, what's the name of it? It's a current events podcast. Would you give it a full speech?
I thought you asked what the name of it was.
I know. So somebody asks you what the podcast is about. What do you say, Dennis?
I'd say, yeah, it's a funny take on the headlines, news, entertainment, our lives.
And anything to add to that?
A weekly listener can send us a voice note that will play on pod and discuss what they have to say. It could be a take or something that they don't like that we do. It can be anything.
Okay. And to our credit, Megan, my fiance, who is by far the biggest hater of this podcast, listens to episodes just so she can tear me apart afterwards.
Neat.
That's actually a kind of a brilliant idea to rebrand it. She's like, at least now you have like an angle and like a clear like vision and objective. So I'm like, okay, maybe we're doing something right if Megan's giving us a compliment. So thank you, Megan.
That's great.
To be honest, the main reason that it is Receding Headlines is because we get roasted so much in any of our clips that we have receding hairlines. And so we're just leaning into it because no one's going to bring us down.
Why don't we? Maybe we should go around and just talk about what hairline issues we have.
Yeah, can I start?
Yeah.
I'm bald. I've been completely bald since I was probably 20 years old. I was just looking at pictures. I mean, it was hard gone when I was 20, and then I struggled. I tried to keep it for about 20 to 22, and I've been shaving my head ever since 24, pretty much. So
Oh,
yeah,
24. That's young though to shave your head if you think about it.
yeah, it was. It's been nice though, because I always say like I was 30 at 24, and now I'm 30 at 35. Like I just kind of got stuck in a window of time in terms of looks.
Totally. Sorry,
Owen,
I don't mean to roast you, Kevin. That wasn't a it was just a little bit of fun on the podcast.
Yeah, I'll try to have some fun.
I am balding in the back of my head. Like the little spot, the one that majority of guys have, and
yeah,
that's
the
kind of where
Manu
it's
Ginobili.
that's kind of where it starts. And then I got like little peaks coming in from the sides. Not coming in. They're gone pretty bad. And I actually have noticed recently that my front of my hair is actually getting a little bit thinner after my most recent haircut. Normally I go get a haircut and I feel like my hair looks thicker and better because when it's long it kind of flows different. This was the
Yeah.
first time I got the haircut. I'm like, oh fuck, I think I'm actually losing more hair. So
are you still doing the Rogaine?
what? I've
What
never
was it?
touched this stuff.
You have it on.
Well, if you did, you write
It's
online
like
about it.
how you've never touched Ozempic. I've never
Yeah.
touched Rogaine. And
We're
I don't
reading
even know
online.
what
Read
you
it.
would use. I think you would use only maybe like 2/4 worth of Rogaine in your hand, and then you put it on your head. And it
But
works.
did you stop?
I remember
that-
you said it was working like after a few weeks. Are you still
I'm
doing it?
really bad at. I would assume that I'm really bad at keeping up with it, and I kind of miss a couple days here and there. And I think that I probably fell off the bandwagon if I were
So
to
no
use it.
new growth, no new thickness, no new growth.
No new thickness, no new growth.
Okay.
What's that Kanye song? No new friends. Okay. And Dennis, your hair looks great. What are
Yeah,
your
he's got
complaints?
no fucking problems.
I mean, it's definitely getting thinner.
Yeah, but you'll
And
be good
it's-
you're good for life. You're never
I
going
would
to
say
be
so, too.
super bald. You'll have a nice head
My-
of hair in your
So my dad's hair,
60s.
he's not bald, but it's gotten back, and his hair is so thin that you can like see right through it to his forehead. But it's still like a lot of hair. But I feel like the
But
strands
that's
have
just
gotten
every
smaller.
man. No
He's-
yeah.
man can keep all their hair unless they do something
Yeah.
about it.
yeah.
Your dad's not bald, right, Owen?
No, so I think I'm going to be like him. I don't think I'll go all the way bald.
Kevin's dad
reminds me
has,
that
like,
I think you should
Great head
leave.
of hair.
My
What? You
dad's
would-
hair is certainly thinner if you look at it.
But for his
about-
age, I feel like that's
Yeah,
about
for his
as good
age,
as
it's
you can
great.
get.
But yeah, for
Yeah.
25% of what he used to be. But it's not just. I mean, receding headlines is obviously named after the fact that we're balding. But
It's
people
all
on the
we talk is going to be
But people,
hair.
no. To quote the person on the street the day when I was walking through downtown Cincinnati, they have a lot of other complaints about us too. Because this guy, I was walking down the street, just kind of minding my own business, and the guy decided to call me a pussy ass white boy for no reason. He wasn't even like an angry, like mentally ill guy. It was just somebody who was mad at me for whatever reason. So people in the comments, they like to call us pussies. They like to call us gay.
so this
they
guy-
like to call us stupid.
Was it a homeless guy?
No,
You
he's just a
said?
normal guy.
No way.
Yeah, probably like a 32-year-old guy.
That makes
Wearing
it
normal
way
clothes.
funnier.
I didn't
Oh
do anything
shit! So
to
this
him.
guy's just like, I have to say it. I have to say it. Fucking pussy ass white boy.
It was really cold and windy and outside today, and there weren't a lot of people downtown. So he must have just been waiting for the first white guy to see,
Uh-huh.
and I was the first one.
Were you wearing
clothes?
were you wearing earmuffs or something?
No,
Or
I
did
know
you
that-
look like a pussy ass white boy, or did you
Here-
look?
Here's the worst part. I was just wearing my what do you call it, like jacket, just like a normal shepherd's jacket, like not like a crazy like parka or anything, just like a normal regular zip up jacket. And this guy was wearing he looked like Jazz Chisholm in the Yankees. He was wearing like a full balaclava, like everything covered head to toe. And he's decided to call me the pussy.
Yeah, maybe you deserved it, and you don't know why. But that's
Maybe
that's the whole fun of it. That's the whole.
I almost
fun
feel
of
like
it.
that guy must have been self conscious. Like, you know how some men are like, I don't need a coat.
Mhm.
Like I'm like I can stand here with my shirt off. Maybe he like feels that way,
Oh, you're right.
and he's wearing
Yeah.
so much, and then he sees you wearing so little, and he's like, "You fucking pussy ass white boy."
Right,
Fuck
right. He
you.
thought I was trying to be tough, and he was kind of trying to
Yeah.
bring me down.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Kevin,
For
what'd you
sure.
say back to him? I know you hit him with something really mean.
I can't repeat it on the pod. Let's just say the authorities were involved, and he's going to be put away for a long time.
No, Kevin really said, "Thank you, no problem."
That
Yeah,
sounds about right.
Would you like some change? I have a lot of awkward interactions downtown, but
Yeah.
it's fun.
You have to be doing something weird, or you're like maybe thinking too much in your head and they're trying to talk to you, or something's going on, Kevin. I
Kevin,
never
you
get
don't
in
live
it. No
down.
one interacts with me when I'm walking down the street.
You don't live downtown, so why are you on the street so much? Aren't you just parking at your office and
It's a
walking in?
great
Like,
question.
seems like I'm seeing like you walking half miles at a time here.
I
Like,
have a
what's going
parking
on?
garage that I have to walk about 5 minutes to my office.
Okay, that's fair.
And
And
I
are you going to a convenience store a lot? That's like,
and yeah, and I go for walks, and I go to a convenience store, and I buy Zins.
yeah.
And I also do have the kind of face where people do have a tendency to ask me for directions and stuff. So it's just like I think I just have a face that it pisses people off, or it either welcomes them or makes them hate me. So
And you're kind of tall, so I feel like people, one, might want to be like, I could beat this guy up, even though he's
that's
bigger than
true
me.
too.
Or two, they're like, he seems like not too intimidating tall, but he probably knows some stuff because he's got his stuff together because of height.
Okay, well, let's get into the news. I think our goal is to, I don't know what the sections or segments are going to be, but the way I kind of thought about it is hard news and soft news. And the hard news this week is pretty damn hard.
I like
Knocking on
this.
that news right now,
Hard
and it is
news
rock
and
solid.
soft news. And
I like
what,
that
we have to
too.
give a hard take on it, or just a take?
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know where to start with these headlines today. If you go to CNN.com, it's a little intimidating to make fun of.
Just name the top headline. Let me hear it.
Initial DHS reports say 2 officers fired during Alex Preddy encounter.
They
Never
fired.
heard of it. Next.
These guys were fired, or they fired.
It says 2 fired. No, they fired something. I would assume a
You
gun.
fired.
I was thinking about that. Have people not gone back and watched The Apprentice since he's become president? I would have thought more people were doing that.
Who rewatches reality shows?
People rewatch Survivor.
That's a good point.
Rewatch it?
Yeah, I've never heard of
No.
anybody going back and being like, I want to go back and watch The Apprentice.
That actually
love
sounds
that show,
pretty
though.
entertaining to me. I've never
Yeah,
seen
it was a fucking great show.
Maybe that's the pod.
One of
Maybe
the
we
best
just do an
reality
Apprentice
shows.
rewatch.
Oh, we should.
15 seasons of good content. I don't know if anybody's
yeah.
doing that.
That's a good take.
No, regarding this ice thing, I did see a video where the guy's gun, the model of the guy's gun, does like go off without anyone pulling the trigger.
The problem,
You see that?
I actually don't even think it happened. I'm not in Minneapolis. I didn't see it.
That's why you guys got to go watch that movie Mountainhead, that one that came out earlier last year. It was amazing. It was all about 4 rich people locked in the mountains.
Oh yeah,
And somebody created an app that AI was so good that the entire world is freaking out because nobody could tell what was fake and real. And they're just like kind of
happening.
And that it's happening right now. And the
Yeah, that
movie's
is nuts.
incredible.
That
And they're
does seem
all
like
just
a-
kind of like laughing about it.
That's a cozy movie. I feel like I need to watch that.
No, it is because it's actually really funny because it's just like they're all like they're all like pissed off about these like stupid things. Like one guy's just upset that his net worth is a little bit lower than the other guy. It's a great movie. Go back and watch it.
I got to the point where I think it gets good and stopped because it was bad at the beginning. But then I hear it gets good.
You know what else is good? Dancing with the Stars and Industry too are the other things you need to
man.
watch.
Next.
Wait, this is the hard news. This is not
Okay.
the soft
Okay.
news yet. Come on.
For the hard.
Okay. Because has anybody on your you guys are big Twitter guys? Has anybody made any Preddy puns like Preddy Boy or?
No, but I like.
No.
My idea is that I already told you guys about this. Is that these protesters are doing a really bad job because all they have to do is call their names like Salt or like something with salt
yeah.
to get rid of ICE. And as soon as they do that, they win. But they can't get together and come up with a good name.
Oh wow, that is great.
And as guys who were like kind of antagonists in college, we know that would killed like on somebody who's an alpha walking around on ice, and you're just like kind of confusing them, being like, "You're salt, you're salt." That would piss them off so much.
I think if they just throw salt at them, I don't know. Maybe that's a bad thing, right? You probably shouldn't throw stuff at police
Yeah,
officers.
you might get shot.
But
Are-
I haven't seen that happen to anyone though. So I think that maybe you're allowed to do it.
What would make you guys go to a protest? What
Literally
is
nothing. I'll never go. I don't think I'll ever go.
No, there's something you would there's
Okay.
something.
If they have my family trapped in a cave and they're like, you can only get them back if you go protest against these people, I'll be like, all right, I'm protesting, but as soon as I'm done, I'm getting it. And I don't care that much about what's going on.
Who is the they in your head in this situation?
Oh, and there's definitely something where it's like, hey, we're making it illegal to buy more than one house in
I'm
even
not
if you
gonna
form
go
a
fucking
corporation.
walk around and chant with signs. That's not what I'm gonna do. I might complain. The only type of like protest I might do is complain on the internet or complain to everybody I know. That's about it. I would try to find an active way to try to change things, but I'm not gonna go walk down the street. I
Okay,
think
let me
it's
give you a
like
hypothetical. Let me give you a hypothetical. This would be a smaller scale one. Let's say your company, major corporation, decided to cut your, I don't know, 401k matching, and everybody at your work decided to protest. What would you do in that situation?
I feel like I got more. I'd rather be home. I'm not going to it.
But your boss is like, hey, we're giving the day off, but like
It's
it's
implied.
really to go to this it's implied to go to this protest.
Day
sort of
off,
thing.
I get paid. Day off, and
Yeah, for sure.
I
Protest
don't
over
know.
work.
No, I think I'd rather be at work. I feel like I'd have more. I'd be like, I have to be part of a thing here. I have to chant. I have to walk too much. I think it sounds better to be at
Oh yeah,
work.
I
doing
would
something.
be honestly, I would be so
Be
fucking
like,
annoyed just to be
you,
in
and
a
it's
crowd
like
like that.
rain. It might potentially rain.
Yeah, rain.
How am I getting
Yeah.
there? How am I getting back? Who am I interacting with?
I think I know Dennis's answer. I
What?
think if there was like something, there's like a big NASA headquarters in Cleveland, right?
Yeah.
And what if it came out in the news that like NASA has aliens in Cleveland and they're not showing us, and everybody in Cleveland is rallying around to be like, we want the aliens, we want the aliens. I think Dennis goes to that.
I think he does too.
I think I might, but I don't. I would never be chanting. I would never be chanting.
That's where you draw the line.
You know what I just?
I would be. I would definitely be there just to like feel the vibes of it. It's good energy. Take an edible beforehand, maybe.
I just rebranded it. You don't go to protest. I'll go to a parade, but I won't go to a protest. And if maybe they just rebranded protests as, hey, we're going to the parade, I think you get more people.
Oh, but
and it's a little bit more
is your
entertaining.
thing of when you think of a parade, are you on the sidelines catching the candy with the bag, or are you marching?
He's throwing salt.
I genuinely, I'm there specifically to be rewarded in some way, so I'd like to have some candy at least. But I think that throwing.
So you're thinking of a spectator of a parade, not actually in a parade. Kind of sucks because you're just fucking marching. By the end of it, you're like, "Get me the fuck out of here!" I wish I was catching candy.
Unless you were in one of the vehicles, one of the floats, throwing the candy, eating the candy, and there's no chance of you dying, then maybe I'll go. There's always a chance of you dying, I feel like, when you're in a big crowd of people. I don't like crowds. I think that's another problem. I get a little skittish around crowds. Like I'll go to the farmer's market and I'm like, there's too many people. Something happens here. I might be there, I might not be there. I'm gonna lose my family. I don't know.
Wow, that's some deep anxiety.
No, not that deep. I still go to them. Just
Yeah.
I'm aware.
I'm trying to. I don't.
Are you gonna
know what
go?
I would
Speaking of crowds, are you gonna go to the Seattle Super Bowl?
Yeah, I'm
in
gonna
San
shell out
Francisco?
15 grand to go to San Francisco to
Or are you gonna go
my
out and
second
watch it at least
my
in
second
Seattle?
football game of the year. No,
Are you gonna go out and watch it somewhere?
I'm gonna
in
watch it
Seattle?
at home. Watch it at home.
If they win, are you gonna go? Are you gonna step outside and try to listen to fireworks?
See, this is where I thought I was like, maybe I'd go to that parade. So that's where I was like, well, if
Yeah.
that's what it is, maybe
Yeah,
I'd go
that'd
to
be
that.
fun.
I
Oh, yeah,
do
that'd be
think that I would end up in the crosshairs of a parade / protest, knowing how Seattle is.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah,
Seattle
you're
is gonna be like,
right.
we are not celebrating, right? And it is.
Why are we having a parade right now when people are getting fucking killed in the street by ice?
Yeah. It's literally where it's like, all right, never mind. We can't have
That
fun.
that is going to be a nightmare. That is going to be the
Ugh.
start of a civil war if Seattle
Ooh,
wins the.
you know what? And if they don't win, I think that maybe it's rigged because you're definitely more likely to have protest over the
That's how you
here
know
than you
it's
are in
not
New
like
England.
it's kind of a fake sports town. Because in Cleveland, like, there's no if the Browns won the Super Bowl, everyone would be like, "Fuck!" Like even the people that support
Yeah.
like
No, but
anti-ice
there's a
stuff
lot
would
of
be like,
people
"Fuck
around
you."
Washington who are serious fans. There's just there's a lot of transplants.
Transplants. Yeah,
Yeah.
Where,
that's true.
I think the parade still happens, and I think the cops like keeps certain people out of specific stuff. But there is 100% chance you're running across a protest versus just only seeing the parade.
You are absolutely right. I had not thought about that. Oh, and if this Seattle parade happens during this window, it is going to be an absolute train wreck. I can't
Soft
wait
news.
for
What is it?
it. Oh, dude, yeah, let's go to. Oh, that
Any
gets
more
something else
hard news? Nothing else?
Let's see. I mean, I wrote some things down.
We're at 44 minutes, but I genuinely think you should maybe start the podcast at like the 27-minute mark because that's when we like introduced it and actually had some good banter.
It could just be a little longer.
I'm just worried about the people that might be new. that
Okay, here's
watch.
here's some new,
starting off with it boring would not keep them forever at all.
Yeah.
Potentially.
At the dawn of nuclear age, scientists created the doomsday clock as You know what the doomsday clock is?
Yeah, like 2 minutes to midnight.
What?
Does it count
That's
down?
what it is.
Is it count down to 0?
Midnight is doomsday, and they go like 5 minutes to midnight is like closer to the.
Why would they have a
Doomsday.
clock? Why would they have one specific clock for that?
That's just what they do. I don't know. I just know that in the movie Watchmen, that was a big
Oh.
thing.
Yeah, I guess they reset the doomsday clock. I don't know exactly what that means though.
Sounds like they do it every day though.
It's
Like at
always like
12:01.
it's always at like 20 seconds to midnight. It's always so fucking close to like
It says it's
nuclear.
85 seconds to midnight now.
See? Yeah.
But
think
I
it's
still
so-
don't understand what that means though. What?
It's like midnight is nuclear death of the whole world.
Oh, and
And so
it's
the
just
closer you-
symbolically like if things
Yeah.
are going well, we would be at like
5 minutes to midnight. Like
Oh,
a while
got it.
away.
oh, okay, that
I
makes
thought
sense.
you're saying every night at midnight. That's doomsday. And then you're like,
No,
yeah,
it's
they
like
reset.
symbolic of like midnight is the end of the line, and the closer we get to it,
This is a
the-
really shitty clock. Do you see the clock? The doomsday
is the-
clock? It's just a
Yeah,
little
it's-
piece
yeah.
of pie.
well,
Uh,
is that just someone drew that maybe?
No, this is like the
I
No,
don't
that's
think
the
there's an
literal-
actual clock. It's all symbolic.
No,
It's
no,
not like
that is
there's-
the actual
Dude,
clock. Like
it's a
it
literal
is.
clock.
Oh, is it?
There's obviously a lot of thought behind it. They're not just like waiting to see what that clock does. Somebody's manipulating it. But
Speaking
they're-
of clocks,
yeah,
Can't wait. What is it?
Netflix season 5, Vecna.
Oh
Season
yeah.
four
Netflix
had all
Stranger
those-
Things season 5.
Oh yeah, Stranger Things. You know, on season 4 with Stranger Things, Vecna,
Yeah,
they always had the.
Why are you saying it like that?
What do you mean?
Stranger Things. You're
Okay, season 4, they had the clock in it whenever Vecna appeared, and it started like dinging. Doom, doom.
Oh, I don't
and
remember that.
Season 5, they didn't have that at all. It's just gone.
Dude, they did so much weird stuff.
Yeah, they
Like,
kind of
the
lost
whole-
the plot in season 5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it got too big of a show. Like season 1 and 2, it's kind of like small town. Like season 1's amazing. I was rewatching it with my
So
kids,
good.
which we had to stop because they had horrible nightmares. So
Of course.
it was not a good idea. But so good. One of the best shows.
It really is. Because that's why I wanted to rewatch it. And then we got to like season 4, and I'm like, man, they just completely like ditched the nostalgia. Did I say that fucking right? Whatever. They ditched that after a while,
Nostalgia.
and it's just all it is just like us defeating a zombie, and it's just not as fun. Because
Yeah.
like that was the whole thing, was like these little kids that are playing Dungeons and Dragons, old 80 clothes, like 80, I don't know, bikes,
80.
radios, all the stuff that they did seemed like fun, and it's just like, I don't know.
I never finished season 5. I probably got to the second to last episode, but my problem with it is the cast of characters got too big. I'm like, they're cutting to 2 people here, and then they're cutting to 3 people there, and then they're cutting to 6 people over there, and I don't know what time it is and what
They didn't have the clock.
they didn't have any clock. Yes. I don't know. I just kind of lost interest. Maybe I'll finish it
I
eventually.
did watch the making of Stranger Things, like what they released after
Oh yeah, I
the
was gonna watch that.
documentary. It was really good, made you appreciate how much time and effort actually went into that last season too, though. Because
They
they
had
don't
to
use
make some
I mean they use CGI, but majority of the sets. Because you watch the show and you're like, this set is fucking terrible. But then you
yeah.
realize that they made all of the sets versus using CGI just to make it more of like a
The
80s,
whole like
90s show.
upside down world where it's like this desert and like it looks
Vines.
so bad.
Yeah.
Looked horrible.
Who's your least favorite character on Stranger Things?
God, that's a good question.
Maybe Jonathan.
don't-
Jonathan and the sister, like the older sister, that were like a couple.
The couple, yeah.
I don't.
Jonathan's in the new season of Industry, so you guys are never gonna watch the show.
I didn't want to say Will because that's just what everyone hates him because he was a really bad actor.
I'm surprised how normal looking though he is. Like
Out of all of them, he looks
Yeah.
probably the most normal.
I would have never guessed that.
Mike looks very odd. And then 11 has too much whatever that she's injecting into her
Filler.
face. Yeah, she looks a little crazy.
Even the kid with the teeth though looks kind of normal by the end of it.
What?
I thought he looked more normal. He could have looked a lot weirder.
No.
I don't like the guy with the really long hair in season 4. The California guy that was like a pizza.
Oh yeah, I hate.
Oh, yeah.
when
They
he's
like
in
turned him
movies.
into potheads, and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
this is
Best
necessary.
character of Stranger Things, I think, is either Billy, the redhead girl's brother, or the guy from last year, something Quinn, I think his name is, that died
Oh,
the last season.
I always like
The
Brett
Hellfire
Gelman
Club
in
guy?
anything he's in. Brett Gelman's
Who's
the
that?
beard guy. He's
I
the one.
hate that guy.
Oh, he's so funny. I love
See
him
the
in
bald,
everything.
like he's balding.
Bald and beard. He's kind of like an over the top character and everything
Yeah,
he's in.
I like him in some shows too, so I didn't hate him for that.
Can I ask you another question about Stranger Things? Which actor are we still going to be talking about in 15 years? Who's going to have the longest career?
The guy with the hair that has this.
Oh, Steve
Harry
Harrington
Joe.
for sure. Yeah.
Joe, DeJoe.
Yeah, his song
Dennis
is like in the top 10.
Dennis was on top of that a long time ago, and you liked his music.
I did.
That actually-
I watched him at what's that big musical? Coachella earlier last year.
Joe DJO.
Mm-hmm.
And his name is Joe Keery. I do like him because he went to Chicago for college, and that's kind of Midwestern. Did you guys ever like The Format growing up, the band?
I know a few songs, and I like the guy from The Format created Fun.
Yeah,
Right.
so he released his first album in 20 years.
Is it good?
With The Format, and I listened to it while I was shoveling snow the other day, and it was not good, but there was one line from it that was awesome. It was just a line about how he wrote a song that he didn't write, or he was in a song that he sang a song that he didn't write, and it's still on the radio, and how it still haunts him. So like the fact that he like sang that song, like "We Are Young," like it still haunts him every time he hears that. Like, and it's like, oh, of course
He didn't write that
does.
song?
No, that was a Jack Antonoff song. So he just was like
Oh,
the voice for that one, and he's like prides himself on being a writer. So that must like haunt him to this day.
yeah, that would.
I
like,
thought that
couldn't
was
get
pretty
there.
fascinating.
That is fascinating. I like
Every time you go to the grocery store, you hear yourself in like some song that you like.
That is so cocky though, because the guy, people love that song because the guy's voice is like so unique and like
I don't know.
like he's already got that, and he's like, well, I need to be the best songwriter too.
No,
Like,
I don't.
Oh yeah,
I don't think it's cocky. I think it's like people like the thing that he didn't do more than what he typically does.
he did do it.
Yeah,
he
but
sang
he
it.
didn't-
He was
didn't
the-
write it.
he was
didn't
the-
create it.
Are you listening to that song for the lyrics?
I think it's an important part of it. I think it's like winning the World Series on a home run and being like, I wish it was a grand slam. That would have been so
Or you
much
weren't the guy
cooler.
that hit the home run. You just kind of like played your normal role.
Yeah, you were just
got that.
singing. You just sang the national anthem.
No, it's like someone painted a picture and you just pressed print and you printed it on your printer.
But you have the best printer.
Yeah, I have the best printer, but I didn't make it, and they didn't like my other stuff. But I get.
But
some
without
credit
your
'cause I was
printer,
the
no one would have liked it.
No, people would have still liked it.
Dennis, have you been 3D printing things since Christmas? Dennis got his kid a 3D printer for Christmas.
I stopped for a little bit, and I actually am printing something right now that's going to take, let's see,
What are you
12
printing?
hours to print.
What are you printing?
Master Chief for my son.
Oh.
Do they
Don't
like
you
Halo?
Do you print anything for yourself?
Not yet, no. The problem is, so I got like the cheapest, not the cheapest, but one of the cheapest ones. It was like $200. The problem is the thing starts like really like shaking back and forth, and the table it's on like vibrates. So if it gets a little fucked up, the whole thing gets screwed up.
Oh, so
So
you have
certain
to
things you can't
check on it?
Yeah. Like
Ugh.
right now, it's probably getting messed up,
If
but
you want to go take a look?
no, it's all right. It's
I got
crazy
14
how
hours.
cheap.
You're doing it for 14 hours and you're just gonna be like, whatever. It got
Well, if
screwed
it
up.
screws up now, it's never gonna work. There's just certain things that work and don't work.
Okay.
All right, I
But
got one more
no,
piece
it's
of
great.
I got one more piece
Yes.
of soft news, and then I think we should describe these listener takes that Owen is excited about.
And I actually got a few in of those listener takes.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh,
SNL star Marcelo Hernandez reacts to
fuck
Dak
him.
Shepard
Next.
pressing him
that
to
guy.
date Sabrina Carpenter. I hate him too, and I'm so biased because I'm jealous of him because he was like a Cleveland comedian and made it to SNL. But I cannot watch him act in things anymore. He is just such a horrible actor.
He is the same. He plays the same stupid guy every single time, and it wasn't funny the first time. Won't be funny the millionth time.
But I think it's weird that Dax is like pressing him to date Sabrina Carpenter as if Sabrina Carpenter on my list of celebrity crushes has to be in the bottom 50%.
She's
Like,
a
I don't
zero.
think
She's weird looking. She's
Yeah.
People say she looks like a young Hillary Clinton. You heard that?
Yeah, I've heard that. That totally checks out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's just,
Hillary
like-
Clinton's really fucking hot. So
And I know, imagine her
Now, but not
yeah,
back
that's what I'm
then.
saying. Yeah.
Back then, she was
No.
dog shit.
Now.
Now she's like, yeah.
Let's just use that. Yeah, Marcelo Hernandez
Don't ever
reacts.
fucking do that again.
Marcelo Hernandez reacts to Dax Shepard pressing him to date old
He actually-
Hillary Clinton.
I read this article. He actually had a really good response to this.
What was it?
He's like,
It just does
my
his
girlfriend's
face.
an architect from Yale. Like,
Oh yeah, it was a great response. Yeah.
yeah, it's like, okay, like, yeah, she's great, but my girlfriend's an architect from Yale.
And he was like, also, he said she's like Latino and like perfect for him. So yeah, I
Yeah.
don't doubt that he's a good guy. I think he just needs to own his craft a little bit more before he keeps.
I don't, to me,
acting.
I feel like he's kind of, this might be, we might have to cut this, but I
No.
feel like he's kind of playing up his whole
Oh, for sure.
thing.
100% is. It worked. So
Yeah.
he's like, that's what he dove in with.
Because I feel like the first few times I saw him, I didn't even realize he was like Latino.
No. The
But now
voice
it's
is
his whole
completely
personality.
altered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His special was literally, I could not get past like 10 minutes.
He did talk about John Carroll in his special though, which was pretty cool.
So I didn't know he was from Cleveland until recently. You
No.
probably
just went to
believe it.
college
Went to
there.
John Carroll.
Yeah, went to college.
If
But he
you don't
said
know-
he did have a funny thing about going to parties with out in Cleveland.
Oh, I
you
did see that one. That was funny. How
Yeah.
it's all guys singing the Killers at 2 a.m.
Yeah, I'm like, I've definitely been there.
Yeah, for sure.
Coming out of my cage.
And then this is such the worst part about the comments, and I'm sticking up for you, Marcelo, on this. But like, the comments were all, "This guy's an idiot. The bars close at 2 a.m. He's a liar. The bars close at 2 a.m." And everybody just do the math. They're at a house party or something. Like it could have been
yeah.
anything else. Like everybody's just so quick to like point out a flaw.
That's so
Yeah.
funny that people are getting defensive about that. So funny.
In my mind, I'm like, it'd be sick to be at that party singing that song.
For sure.
Even though I hate chanting, but when you're fucked up,
just move it
Yeah,
up to
like-
12 and we never went to the bar and it just we're all at a
yeah.
house party. Okay, listener takes. Oh, and you want to explain it?
Yeah. So any listener here can send in it has to be a voice note. We're gonna get you on the actual podcast with whatever you want to say to us, and we are going to discuss it, or I don't know what we're gonna do with it.
And I'm sure you've hammered this out. How do they submit this voice note?
You're gonna send it to an email to Kevin. Kevin, what's your email?
No, I think there is a
Text.
platform that I
Yeah.
can, or a link that I can attach to our Instagram or
Okay.
TikTok.
We are going to put the link for it in the show notes in the podcast for you to
Yeah.
send a voice recording. Kevin's all on top of it. He's back to
Yeah.
normal working. No more video games.
I'm gonna lock
He's
up my
locked in.
PS5. I'm gonna go to Planet Fitness and lock it up in one of those lockers.
Lock it up.